Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. And I would like to get the housekeeping out of the way so we can get started. So as with any other meditation or hypnosis recording, do not use this recording while riding in a moving vehicle, while operating machinery or equipment, or when engaged in any activity that requires your attention. This session and any like it that you might consider a meditation session or a hypnosis session are not intended to diagnose or treat any specific mental or physical health condition. For diagnosis or treatment of any such condition, consult your chosen healthcare provider. And with the housekeeping out of the way, I'd like to talk a little bit about what I want to do tonight. The assumption here was that many of us will be encountering holiday activities in the near future, which usually involves a gathering of friends and acquaintances or family members. And of course, that's usually fun and exciting, and it's good to see everybody and to reminisce. And sometimes it includes individuals that we only see once or twice a year on purpose. And so some of these gatherings can be a little bit challenging, and they can be taxing depending on how many of them you're attending. So the intention is to give you a tool that you can use to create a space of calm, of relaxation, that can take effect immediately, can be long-lasting, and you can do it without anybody else knowing that that's what you're doing. They'll just notice that you've suddenly become calm and smiling. So in a few minutes, I'm going to kind of paint a scenario that fits that description. But understand that when I'm talking about creating a feeling in this space of calm, of relaxation, of resilience, of tolerance, you can plug in any other feeling that you want to create in that place. And that can be empowerment, that can be energy, that can be awake and alert, that can be focused, it can be whatever you want. But for tonight's purposes, I'll stick to the main purpose of the program. But again, when I start talking about creating the feeling in this place, you plug in whatever feeling you want. Okay? Does that sound reasonable to everybody? Okay, good. And we're going to do it a couple of times. Just it's actually another method of creating an anchor in a sense. And so we're going to do it a couple of times. And then I think I'm going to close out the evening with just a little bit of a relaxation. Okay. So I would like for you all to just kind of settle in, get into a relaxed position, feel comfortable. Recline if you want to, feet flat on the floor if you're sitting up, hands in your lap relaxed, palms up or down, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Close your eyes and take a couple of deep breaths. And as I'm beginning to paint this picture and create the description, I'm going to ask you to imagine some things. And as you're doing that, some people can see pictures very vividly when they use their imagination. And that's good, but it's not necessary. So maybe you don't see pictures very easily, but you just kind of get a sense of or a feeling of. And that's perfectly fine too. It's just as effective. So if you can imagine that you're at one of those functions, and maybe one of the members of that function happens to be someone that you'd probably have a better time if they didn't show up. And so that person is spouting their political beliefs, religious affiliations, the latest get-rich-quick scheme, whatever it happens to be that you have heard too many times, way too often. But you're polite and you're in this gathering with these folks that you enjoy being with for the most part. And so you're going to hang in there and enjoy the function as best you can. And so now, with your eyes closed and breathing easily, I would like for you to imagine in front of you, on the ground or on the floor, is a circle. And you can imagine how that circle is defined so that you can see the border of the circle. You can imagine how large that circle is. Certainly large enough for you to easily fit inside it if you chose to. And now you know that inside that circle is a feeling that you would like to experience right now in this situation. Maybe it's a calm, relaxed tolerance, an ability to be in your current experience with a relaxed mind. Perhaps hearing the words, but they're not affecting you in any way. In fact, they seem to you to be almost humorous. And in this circle, you can breathe easily, deflect any possibility of this encounter to affect you in any negative way. And so maybe the feeling that you would like that's enclosed in this circle is simply a calm relaxation, a tolerance. Or maybe it's empowerment. Maybe it's resilience. Maybe it's a sharp, clear focus. Just imagine the feeling that you would want to create. And in this circle, as you stand here watching it, notice if there's a color involved in that circle. Maybe it's a calming, soothing color. Or maybe it's an energizing, empowering color. But it very easily matches the feeling that you wish to create. Notice how bright it is inside that circle. Maybe there's a dim, calming, soothing light. Or maybe there's a bright, energetic light. But just notice it. Notice if there's any movement. Is the circle rotating? Or is it moving in any way? Or is it just calm and still? Notice if there seems to be some sort of glittering going on, like the reflection of a dance hall ball, or maybe confetti drifting from the sky. And again, revisit the feeling that's inside that circle. Calm relaxation, the reassurance, the empowerment. And now in your mind's eye, step into that circle and feel the feeling surrounding you, washing over you. Feel that feeling penetrating every part of you with reassurance, with a certainty that you are in control of what you feel inside. That your environmental experiences are secondary, almost irrelevant. To feel that feeling growing even stronger now. Reassuring you with what you have already known. But there are times that we just need a reminder. The power within you is stronger. Let that feeling surround you. Fill you with certainty. That you can face any encounter, any challenge, any situation. And whenever you desire, you can just simply step into this circle and immediately notice the feeling. And even during your encounter, you are safe here because it's impenetrable. No one else can impose upon you. No one else can break through the barrier. And from here, you can observe and even engage in your environment, in your surroundings, and still hold on to this feeling. Now, I want you to take a deep breath. And in one giant step outside the circle and let that feeling subside. And then open your eyes. And just stretch a little bit and shake it off. Breathing easy. Okay. And resettle. Settle in. Take another deep breath. And now, once again, let your eyes gently close. Once again, imagine yourself engaging in a gathering, an activity, and just feeling just almost like you want to escape. Now, once again, I want you to imagine that circle there in front of you. And for our purposes here, imagine the same feelings in that circle. Whether you chose to be relaxed and calm, whether you chose to be empowered and focused, let it be the same feeling. Notice once again the size of that circle. The demarcation, the boundary that defines the circle. The color. And if you choose to alter that color to more appropriately approximate the feeling that you wish to create, go ahead and do so. Notice if that circle has any movement involved. Notice how it's lit up from above, from below, in front of you, to the side. Whether it's lit up brightly or a calming dim, subdued light. Any other attributes that you wish to include, sparkles, snowflakes, glitter. And notice as you're standing there looking at this circle, that feeling that you want to feel is right there in front of you. So take a deep breath and go ahead and step into that circle and feel that feeling surrounding you. Take a deep breath and breathe in that feeling. Feel it coursing through your veins, filling you with reassurance, with a knowing, a certainty, a self-assurance. You are in control. Regardless of your challenges, your encounters, regardless of with whom you engage, your responses are under your control. And this circle is yours and yours alone. You bring it with you everywhere at all times, utilizing it whenever you desire, instantly, simply by recreating it and stepping in once again. Take another deep breath and imagine breathing in that feeling, and it's filling you from head to toe with that reassurance. It's surrounding you with a protective barrier. It's impenetrable. No one may enter. Excellent. Now take in another deep breath and step out of the circle once again. Return to this environment here and now. Step out of the circle, let the feeling subside, and open your eyes once again. Returning to here and now, the current environment. Feel the feeling. And now once again, take a deep breath, close your eyes. And one more time, imagine your situation. Imagine your encounter. Imagine a feeling just wanting to step away. And fortunately, you brought your circle with you. It's right there in front of you. Imagine it there. The size, the border, the color, the movement, if there is any, how lighted it happens to be, the brightness, the other attributes that enhance its ability. The glitter, the snowflakes, the confetti. Notice any additional alterations that would make it even more effective for you. Take in another deep breath and step inside the circle and immediately feel yourself overwhelmed with the feeling that you have created simply by making a decision of what you want your experience to be. Feel the feeling all around you, protecting you, filling you with reassurance and certainty. You're in control. You decide. You create the feeling of your desire. And it is right there within you, surrounding you head to toe, comforting you, protecting you. Feel the strength of it. Excellent. Now, once again, take another deep breath and step back outside the circle. And as you do, feel that feeling subside as you return to here and now, your current environment, and open your eyes and just kind of shake it off a little bit. Excellent. And that circle is yours and yours alone. Carry it with you everywhere. And now, take a deep breath. And settle back and relax and let your eyes gently close. And now I'd like you to just give yourself permission to take the next few moments to just feel calm and relaxed. Let the peace within you swell up, spread throughout. Let the concerns of the day melt away. And as you feel your body relaxing, the muscles softening, perhaps sinking into the cushions beneath you, or perhaps feeling very light, floating. Let your mind experience that exact same feeling of softness, a feeling of letting go. A feeling of peace and tranquility surrounding you, filling every part of you. And this relaxation triggers and allows your body to enter into a healing mode, releasing what is no longer needed, restoring and replenishing all that needs to be restored, replenished, recharged, renewed. And this process is normal and natural and continues every time you allow yourself to relax, to meditate, or whenever you sleep. Which you do easily. Whenever you choose, whenever you lay down to sleep, just find yourself a comfortable position. Take a few slow, deep breaths and give yourself permission to drift into a deep, peaceful, healing sleep. And sleep soundly, awakening only if necessary, and only to the degree required to handle what woke you. And once complete, returning to bed, and once again drifting into that deep, peaceful, calming, healing sleep. Then awakening at the appropriate time as predetermined by you, feeling energized, feeling revitalized, feeling ready to face whatever challenges may come, knowing that you're capable, thinking clearly, knowing that you're empowered, and knowing that you carry with you at all times your circle of empowerment. Excellent. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And with each successive number, just allow yourself to easily, gradually, and gently return to here and now in your current environment. Feeling wonderful, feeling alert and energized and aware, and remaining energized until this evening at such time when you're ready to sleep. And when that time comes, you'll easily drift into that deep, peaceful sleep. And returning now to your current environment, alert and aware, 1. 2, beginning to come back up, breathing easily, noticing your surroundings. 3, 4, coming back to your current environment, noticing the cushions beneath you, noticing the temperature of the room around you. Take in 1 more deep healing and cleansing breath. And 5, open your eyes and welcome back to the current here and now.